Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the crystal readings time. How is everyone doing today? I seem to be having some issues with the streaming software tonight, so I might not be able to see your comments. Please do type into the chat as you join. If you can hear me well and if you can see me well. So I know that I am able to see your comments. Also feel free to type into the chat where you are watching from. So in this show, as you probably know by now, I do readings using the tarot of gemstones and crystals, with one card for general purpose, 3 cards for past, present, and future, and for 4 cards either for a situation or relationships. The relationship does not have to be a love relationship necessarily, but it can also be a work relationship, a business partnership, or just a normal friendship. I do accept your support through donations, which you can, if you are inclined, do that through PayPal using the direct link in the description of this video, or you can support me by visiting the donations page on my website, which you can also find a link to in the description of this video. And today, in fact, this whole week, I am going to do the readings in this show for free for everyone who would like 1, 3, or 4 cards drawn for them. But also, if you feel inclined to do so, I accept your support and I thank you in advance for the support that you give me. And as always, I am going to extract one card from the deck as a general reading for everyone watching this stream, either alive or later today on the replay. And the general card for everyone who is watching is Gem Silica. Gem Silica is also called chrysocolla. And let's see its meaning. It induces noble feelings like brotherly love, understanding, harmony, and joy. As a result, there is increased awareness of our task in life. In addition, it brings harmony and calms the stressed heart. The interpretation of the general card for everyone is helpfulness, kindness, intuitive understanding, gentleness, success, joy, honesty, and wisdom. It can also mean emotional woman, mother, or lover. The shadow aspects of this card are too much indulgence, passivity, deceitfulness, insincerity, or chaos. Feel free to type into the chat if this card resonated with you. And also, feel free to type if you would like a card pulled out from the deck for you to see what message the crystals have for you today. Again, this whole week, regardless of what you see written here, I do all types of readings that you see there described for free. However, I do accept your support through PayPal or through my website. You can find a donations link, donations page there. So if you would like 1 card, 3 cards, or 4 cards pulled from the deck for you, feel free to type into the chat right now. 1 card is for general reading, 3 cards is for past, present, and future, and 4 cards is for either a situation or a relationship. Hopefully I will be able to see. Yep, the main chat isn't working, so I'll have to bypass that. Hi Debbie, thank you for being here. I just switched my phone to the Facebook chat to see if any comments. Definitely I will pull a card for you. How are you doing today? So let's see what the cards have. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what the cards have in stock for you, Debbie. interesting card, Charoite or Charoite, a powerful spiritual crystal. Let's see its meaning in this deck. So the Charoite helps us integrate mental and spiritual development into our daily life and practice it. It teaches us to understand that we are a soul living in a body. This stone brightens the shadows of anxiety, fear, and guilt with the light of perception. As a result, we become more aware of our aims in life. The interpretation of this particular card is pain of separation, sadness, regret, bitterness, loss, inheritance, unhappy partnership, or loss of feelings. These look more like shadow aspects to me. And the real shadow aspects of this card are fresh relationships, news, acquaintances, or friends meet again. So let me know into the chat if this card resonated with you. Happy to hear that you are doing good. Yeah, I have this this show I've started about a week ago, doing readings using my crystal deck. Well, it's not my own, meaning not launched by me, but I use this one as a tool because I am into crystals, as you know. So the tarot of gemstones and crystals I use in this show. Good. I'm happy to hear that the card resonated perfectly with you. Yeah, it is a very interesting deck and I do recommend it. It has beautiful pictures as well. You can find it on Amazon and you can use it for yourself daily. I've had a few other decks, but this one stood out of all of them, as I can add to the meaning of the crystal besides what is written in the book as a description. And let me see again. Cups. And the cups, the charoite was the 5 of cups, and the cups symbolize emotions, and the water element. That is an addition. And with this deck, you can do many different types of readings. But unlike the pendulum readings, where you can ask questions which can be answered with only a yes or no answer, with this crystal, before you pull the cards, it is good to ask the questions like this. What will happen if? Should I? Or what is the next step? And then the cards will be able to show you in detail what is the next step to take in your particular situation. Feel free to type into the chat if you would like 3 or 4 readings, 3 or 4 cards a reading, as this whole week I am doing all of them for free. And in the meantime, I will pull 3 cards out from the deck to see the current situation in the world, the past, present, and future. The first card is for the past. The second card is for the present. And the third card is for the future. So let's see what these cards tell us. So the tiger's eye for the past teaches us to tolerate different points of view, making it possible for us to see unity. It strengthens our inner eye, increases powers of concentration, and makes us more flexible. In the process, we attract people and things which are important for our development. The interpretation of this card, the tiger's eye, is realization of plans, security, successful, wealth, and family. Can also mean safe, secure home and fulfilled relationships. And the shadow aspects are loss, risk, gambling instinct, unfavorable prospects, and robbery. Now let's see for the present moment, the diamond. Interesting. The diamond imparts clarity and illumination. We experience our relationship to the cosmos with it and feel harmony and closeness to God. It becomes clear to us how important each individual is in his connection to the universe. The interpretation of the diamond card is revelation, authority, advice, honor, trust, initiation, perception, and reserve. It can also mean mediator between God and the human being, forbearing, forgiveness of errors, religion, and family. The shadow aspects are inability, hypocrisy, impressionability, laziness, intolerance, oversensitiveness, and black magic. Can also be use of talents to harm other people. And now let's see for the future. The conzite. It helps us achieve a healthy degree of assertiveness so that we no longer avoid our problems. At the same time, it assists us in pursuing an objective with endurance and diplomacy. It grants us resolution and the necessary capability to finish the tasks we have started. The interpretation of the conzite card is contest, conflict, profit. It can also mean being on the right path and competition. The shadow aspects are fraud, unclearness, and cowardice. And it can also be entanglement in some kind of affair. So that is it for today's show. I will see you all in the morning at the morning show. In the meantime, feel free to visit my website, as there are a lot of useful things you can see there. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a blessed evening, everyone.